Well, that's one hell of an opening scene. Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Leslie Greer from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews, back with another review, and today I'll be doing a review on 2009's Orphan. I have two guests joining me today. One, my friend Chelsea from Morticia's Daughter, and my other guest is Derek from Derek's Horror Corner, which you guys should definitely be familiar with him. He's been on the channel quite a number of times. So, I'm gonna let the newcomer speak first, so take it away, Chelsea.
Hi there, my name is Chelsea, and you can find my YouTube channel under the name Morticia's Daughter, and I'm here because Esley is letting me help review Orphan for you guys. So yeah, just want to thank Esley really quick for letting me be a part of this video. Okay, I saw Orphan when it first came out. Me and my cousin went and seen it in theaters, and I really liked the movie. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there that I love the movie Orphan. I think the acting in it is brilliant, and it's actually, I think it's the first movie I saw Vera Farmiga in, who is now one of my favorite actresses. I'm a big fan of the show Bates Motel, where she played Norma Bates. And I think Isabel Fuhrman, who was just, I don't know how old she was. She was just a kid at the time, and I think she did a brilliant job in the film as the main character, Esther. So yeah, I think the acting in it was brilliant, and I really liked the story. It wasn't something that was like really original, but I really liked it, and it's your typical story where something really bad's going on, and one character is suspicious and they know what's going on, but the rest of the characters just kind of think that person's crazy, and terrible stuff continues to happen while this person is like, no one's listening to them. Yeah, I really liked the movie, and I liked how they did that. And you know, I really loved the alternate ending of the movie. I don't know if those watching have seen it, but there's an alternate ending, and I think it was really wasteful that they didn't make a sequel, or at least like a prequel, while the actors were still of age or around that age. I think the girl who played Esther, Isabel Fuhrman, is now, I think she's like 22 now, which is like just 2 years younger than me. I think it would have been great if they could have made like a prequel while she was still just a child. I would have loved to see that. But yeah, I really liked the movie Orphan. I think the acting is brilliant. There's like a twist in it. I don't know if I can say that. If I can't, Isley, just cut that out. But there's like a twist in it, and I thought the twist was pretty good. I did not see that coming. I remember watching it like, okay, I did not see that coming. But yeah, I like the movie Orphan. I think it's creepy. I thought the acting was great. Yeah, like I said, I'm bummed there wasn't a sequel or a prequel, because I think that would have been really cool. So yeah, there's not much I can really say about it. I really like the movie. It's easier reviewing movies you don't like than the ones you do like, because there's not really much to critique when you like the movie. Again, I want to say thank you to Esley for letting me be a part of the video, and I'll let him continue. I'm awkward. But if you liked my little bit, please subscribe to my channel, Morticia's Daughter, and you'll find more videos of me being awkward. And of course, subscribe to Esley, because he's awesome. So yeah, and like this video. Bye.
Yeah, it's cool to find someone else that loves this movie just as much as I do. It is a highly underrated film, and I'm jealous that you saw it in the theaters. Thank you for joining me in this video. I know we talked about this, I think like 2 to 4 months ago, and maybe shorter, maybe longer, I'm not entirely sure. And she may start making videos again on her YouTube channel, which I really hope she does. She is going to be posting a video about a convention she went to recently. I think she's going to release that on Thursday, I believe. So yeah, definitely check that out when it comes out, and definitely subscribe to her channel. So next up, we have Derek from Derek's Horror Corner. So take it away, Derek.
Hey Esley, thanks for letting me collab with you on your Orphan review, and thanks for tuning in and being on the live stream with us. It was a blast the other night. So we're both reviewing Orphan on our channels, so come on over to my channel, Derek's Horror Corner, if you want to hear my full-length review on this movie. But just my quick thoughts. The plot is simple. You have basically this family adopts a girl thinking everything's going to be fine. The girl turns out to be evil. Sounds basic, but I'm telling you, there's more to this movie than meets the eye. It's got a great story, great atmosphere, great tension building. It's got great cinematography. You get Vera Farmiga in maybe her best role, in my opinion. It's right there with Norma Bates in Bates Motel. But she's amazing. You have some great acting from all the kid characters. Esther, the deaf daughter, the son, you know, all the side characters are great, so it's got some awesome acting. Now, you would not think this, but the gore is actually really strong in this movie. You got a scene where a character breaks a leg. It's really gruesome. A bird gets smashed with a rock, smashed into pieces in this movie. You got a character that gets hit in the head with a hammer like 10 times, and it's just brutal. There's so much good gore in this movie. You wouldn't think so from like the cover of the movie and the synopsis, but it's a gory movie, so if you're a gore hound, it's worth checking out. And I'm not going to say anything about the ending. I'm going to save that for like my full review. But this movie has one of the all-time best twists at the end. This is probably in my top 5, maybe higher, best endings of all time. Like, there is a twist that happens in this movie that will blow your mind. So, do not watch this movie. Do not go into this movie knowing the twist. If you know the twist of this movie, it's going to mess up your enjoyment of the movie. And good luck predicting what the twist is, because I don't think you're going to be able to do it. It will blow your mind. Your jaw will be on the floor the whole last 20 minutes of the movie, like it was for me. So I give Orphan a grade of an A. It's definitely worth adding to your collection. It's definitely a movie you're going to want to check out. Thanks again, Esley, for letting me be on your channel.
Yeah, I had so much fun during the stream the other night. It was pretty cool. And I'm glad as well to find someone else that enjoys this movie just as much as I do. And it's cool that your wife introduced this film to you, because what you are talking about made me laugh my ass off. But yeah, it was cool watching this with you and Robbie, because it felt like you guys were right there, even though you're on a screen that's only like maybe 4 inches wide. But it was pretty cool to watch it with you guys. Starting off with my review of Orphan, I want to talk about the plot, story, and direction of the film. You know, you really feel for these characters for the most part, and they have a past, and but that's later on in the film you figure out about that. And then Esther comes along and ruins everything. Like Derek said, it's not entirely an original story, but the way they do it is phenomenal. But when shit starts to hit the fan, there are some very tense and spine-tingling scenes. And some scenes in here make me go, what? They went for that? Wow. And cool little fact before I get into the kills, gore, and effects. Did you know that Leonardo DiCaprio helped produce this film? Yeah, Jack from Titanic. That is crazy, man. So if I had to rate the story, it'd be a 5 out of 5. You really have to watch it to see what I'm talking about, and the twist is phenomenal, but I'll get into that with the ending and finale. So on to the kills, gore, and effects. If you're an animal lover, you may want to skip a certain scene, which Derek touched base on that earlier. There are some really good practical effects, and some of these scenes involve violence that had me on the edge of my seat, and the deaths in here had me on the edge of my seat as well. And one, I'm just like, yes! But it was weird because this isn't a slasher film, and like Derek stated, by the cover and the synopsis of the story, you'd think that this wouldn't have as much gore as it has, but it has plenty. I'm just like, that is phenomenal. So for kills, gore, and effects, you know, it's some of these deaths really make you cringe, not in the bad way. You're just like, oh. So I'd probably have to give it like a 4.5 out of 5. And so onto the acting. Whew. Everyone does a superb job. You know, you have the characters that you hate, and you have the characters that you love, and you have some of the characters that you're like, I'm terrified. Vera Farmiga in here is probably on my top 3 roles that she's done. You know, this, Norma Bates, and I even loved her in the Conjuring films. I love those films. Hate me, I don't care. And Esther is probably the scariest kid I've ever seen on screen. Every time she was on screen, for the most part, I'm just like... And the kid that plays Max, the deaf kid, I think she's deaf in real life, but you really feel for her. She's such a cute little girl, and you're just like, oh my god. Like, you don't want anything bad to happen to her. You don't want anything bad to happen to anybody, well, at least for the most part. And the way that Esther manipulates Max is intense, and so is when she manipulates Kate, played by Vera Farmiga. Those scenes really have you on edge. So for acting, I'd give it a 5 out of 5. And on to the ending and finale of the film. So, turns out Esther is not a 12-year-old little girl. She is a 33-year-old woman. She has a certain disease that makes her look like a kid. And the girl that plays Esther as a 12-year-old girl, I don't know if she's the same girl that plays the 33-year-old version, because there's times where I can tell, but there's other times where I'm just like, is that her? But yeah, the twist, the first time I saw it, and I'm gonna admit this, I was stoned off my ass, and this and Saw are probably one of my favorite twists, and The Mist. These three films have some of my favorite twists of all time. So yeah, and it ends magnificently. You know, I saw the alternate ending, and I'm just like, I'm glad they didn't go for that. But if you did have the alternate ending as the actual ending, there would have been doors for a sequel or a prequel. All I'm going to say is that Esther had it coming, and she gets what she deserves. So for ending and finale of the film, I'd give it a 5 out of 5. So on to the main question. Would I watch it again? Hell yeah! It's a very underrated horror and thriller film, and it really crawls under your skin, and it will have your jaw hanging for the last 20 minutes. And oh my god, it is such a great film. You definitely need to check it out. I can't wait to rewatch it. I watched it twice within a few days for this review and the live stream, and I enjoyed it both times. I think maybe even more on the live stream because I watched it with friends. But yeah, the ending to this film is gonna be on your mind for the next few days, if not weeks or months. But yeah, such a great film. I was originally gonna grade this film a film that you need to show your friends and family, but I'm gonna go with a gift from the gods, because this is a very underrated horror film / thriller film, and I don't hear much people talk about it, but when I do, it's nothing but praise. So yeah, thank you so much, Chelsea and Derek, for joining me for this review of Orphan. With that said, if you found any entertainment in this video, let me know in the comments below. As always, don't be scared to like, comment, subscribe, and share. It'd be highly appreciated. And peace.